Today on the podcast, we're going to be continuing our 2-week series on the 8 key success factors for getting results in your life and business. And today we're going to be talking about vision and leadership. So I hope you'll join us on the podcast. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. I hope you're having a great week. I am really looking forward to this series that we're going to be doing on key success factors because I've talked to a lot of individuals that are really deep into planning out their next year. They really want to execute. In fact, I had some great email feedback from several people talking about how we can make sure that we talk about these keys as they apply to both being an entrepreneur, a small business owner, an investor, and even C-level executives or individuals that are professionals in their jobs. And really, at the end of the day, I think these principles can be applied to anywhere in life. So I want to be really clear on that. Even though we have a lot of entrepreneurs and investors in this show, I really do feel like the stuff we talk about, the inspiration, motivation, the personal development, the financial education techniques and strategies, they're things that can be applied by anyone. But I do think it's really smart for you to think through your own lens. In other words, use the perspective you're going to have, how you can apply these in your life, and they'll really help you. And just to review those 8 key success factors that we'll be covering, we have vision, clarity, decisions, certainty, actions, discipline, accountability, and persistence, my favorite one. So we have now, today is episode 490, and we're going to be talking about vision. And before I get started, I want to give you the quote of the day from the Daily Mastermind mobile app. The quote of the day is, everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. See, we know working outside our comfort zone is important for growth. We know that we have to stretch ourselves. But when you get that perspective that your vision and what you want and where you're going is on the other side of fear, I think it'll motivate you to kind of punch through that key emotion of fear. So let's talk about vision. What is vision and what is your vision? What is your vision? What are you looking for and where are you going with your job? Where are you going with your business? What is your vision for your family or for your relationship? And most importantly, what's your vision for yourself? See, sometimes we think about where we're going, what we want to do, the jobs, the money, the income, the lifestyle, but we don't think about what is the vision we're trying to create for ourselves. What's the best version of yourself you're trying to create? And it always begins with you, right? Because you can't control your environment. You can't control people around you. I mean, you can try. I've tried many times in my life, but you can't control anything but yourself and your thoughts and your actions. But know this, without a vision, you'll perish. Without vision, your life is just a drifting, wandering path, right? Earl Nightingale talked about in his book, Napoleon Hill talked about in his book, Outwitting the Devil, that, the opposition is always trying to push you into this mode of drifting. That's where we're just going through life. We're just responding and reacting. We're reactive. We're not proactive. We're just going with the waves of the ocean. We're just going with the waves of life. Do you feel like you're sometimes just going through the motions? You're responding to everything that's out there. You're not necessarily driving the ship. You're in the passenger seat of the car or the ship. See, I think in order to truly have a good vision, it requires a couple of things. There's 3 things I want to talk about to help you create your vision. And we've had lots of different ideas on how to create vision in the past and vision boards and things like that, dream building. But I want to talk to you today about purpose, passion, and leadership. See, vision is best created when you have purpose and when you have purpose outside of yourself. See, when it's all about you, it's really hard to get a vision that other people can get on board with, especially if you're a leader. But purpose is something that's going to motivate and inspire you to be able to create an excellent life. Purpose is something that, and I'm talking about outside of money and outside of, because, money and lifestyle and things, that's just a result, right? Those are just results in life. We live in a life, in a world of duality. Money is a result. But what is it that creates that result? What's the roots that create the fruits in your life? And I believe that's driven by purpose. And your purpose needs to be something that you can align yourself with, that'll motivate you. And generally that purpose is outside of yourself. It might be your family. It might be a cause. It might be a mission. But I encourage you to really drill down into what you believe your purpose is. My business partner, Robert Stuberg, on his site, stuberg.com, has a free download called Discovering Your Life's Purpose. I don't know that you necessarily have to go all the way to that level right now, because what I'm talking to you about is just purpose and direction in your life. Purpose is going to give you that North Star that you're going to use to be able to create the vision for your life. And if you do that, if you really focus on some purpose, then that'll lead you to the second thing, which is passion. It's much easier to be motivated and passionate about something outside of yourself and something that's purpose-driven. See, when you have purpose and passion, purpose with passion will create results, without a doubt. So it's much easier to have passion and motivation and excitement for what you're doing if there's a purpose behind it, right? That's why we have jobs that we're not excited about doing and things we don't want to do, because they're not things that are aligned with our purpose. So the goal is to align things with your purpose, or find a way to delegate or delete them in your life. Because I know there's things we have to do in life, but passion will follow purpose. So if you can create some purpose, so we're talking about your vision. If you can create a vision that has purpose and has passion, man, you are going to accomplish some massive things next year. But the third thing, and the real important thing I want to talk to you about, is leadership. Because as entrepreneurs, business owners, professionals, executives, managers, leaders, we're all leaders. And it's something really important I want to note here. I've had people in my life tell me, you're a born leader. You can do it. You've got the skills and talents. Let me be really clear on something here. There are no born leaders. I don't believe there are any born leaders. I believe leadership is a quality and a trait and a skill that you can master. I believe each one of us has to be and is a leader in our own way. I believe that. You might be a leader in your family. You might be the leader of your group at work. You might be a leader in business. You might be a leader at your church. You might be a leader in relationships or friendships. But the bottom line is all of us, in some way or another, have a leadership role that we need to fulfill in our life. And so you've got to develop this key trait, so I'm talking about vision, right? Having a purpose-driven, directed, vision with passion behind it. But this leadership skill, this leadership mastery is going to help you take it to the next level. It's the strategy and the tactics you're going to take. And there are a lot of positive traits that leaders have, but the number one trait of a successful, positive, influential leader is to have a vision. It's to have a vision, because you have to have a compelling vision of the future in order to be a leader, for people to follow you. So what do you want? What do you want for yourself? What do you want for your company? How can you believe and create and bring your personal vision into the company you're with, whether it's your own business or whether it's someone else's business? Because you've got to have this vision if you're going to be a leader. People follow a leader with vision, and great leaders are motivated by a purpose and have passion outside of just themselves. So leaders are always preparing to master and grow and build their skill. Another thing to keep in mind is leaders are always preparing other leaders to assume their role. See, leaders that are afraid they're going to be replaced, leaders that are afraid of too many people at the top, these are leaders that have a scarcity mentality. Those are not leaders. Those are competitors. Leaders are people that assume and prepare other people will take their role because they have a vision for themselves that they're going to take a bigger leadership role. And their vision is legacy. They want their vision to continue after they're gone. How do you do that unless you train other leaders? So I want to talk to you for just a minute here while we have a minute or two left. What are the qualities of a leader? And what are the qualities of a leader that will help you contribute to a positive vision? My business partner, Robert Stuberg, in our personal development company, has a leadership course, which is amazing, by the way. We're not going to get into that today. But this leadership course has many, many traits of a leader. So I'm just going to give you some of those. A leader seeks out and listens to others, but makes up their own mind. A leader accepts responsibility and takes it seriously. A leader wants to leave the world better than he finds it. A leader has a genuine interest in others, their joys, sorrows, hopes, hurts, needs, and fears. They're not managing people. They don't put their personal things aside. A leader has genuine interest in others. A leader learns from his past or her past and focuses on the future. A leader's highest ambition is to serve other people. A leader expects the best from others as he does it himself. A leader learns from role models, but knows their own identity. A leader knows the power of yes, but also the power to say no. And a leader knows how to set goals and how to pursue them and execute. A leader is passionately dedicated to his work and achieving his goals. A leader is not deterred or deferred by naysayers, by people that are critical of them. That doesn't determine them. A leader is focused. A leader admits errors and accepts failures and learns from them and moves on and accepts responsibility. A leader's not always right, but he's right or she's right more often than they're wrong because of their path of growth and learning. A leader imparts the moral tone to their enterprise. And a leader's honest and always has integrity. A leader's enthusiastic, optimistic, and like I said before, passionate. And a leader motivates other people to trust them and believe in them because of their vision. So those are the traits of a leader. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about creating a vision. This is the first step in these 8 key steps. A vision is going to be created by having purpose, passion, and developing your leadership skills in order to portray a true vision in your life and in your company. So that's my message for today. I hope it gives you some ideas to be able to work on. I want you to join me tomorrow inside our Facebook group, the Daily Mastermind Facebook page. The Facebook page. The group is for members, but the page is available for anyone. Like the page and follow it, because on Wednesday morning, tomorrow morning at 8:30 Mountain Time, we're going to be doing a live mastermind. So I'll be on there. I'll be giving some key contents as well as talking a little bit more about, doing Q&A as well, by the way, but talking a little bit more about our topic tomorrow, which is clarity. I'm going to be talking about clarity and vision. So join me in that group. Like and follow the Daily Mastermind Facebook page. Hit me up in the DMs on the Daily Mastermind Instagram. Or send me an email. I'd love to get your feedback. And I'll look forward to talking to you more tomorrow. Have an amazing day.